What's going on there, gentlemen? It's your boy popping back, and I just got my 3D printer set up, and it's actually printing nylon and carbon fiber. I'm printing a microphone boom or something to that effect, a microphone boom or a camera boom, something or other like that. Because I can, if I don't have to buy one, why not? I mean, I already have some, but I'd like to have more, like, wall attachable ones. But I was also looking through some tobacco. Here, I brought in my jars, and I found I forgot I had a lot. I have a lot of interesting stuff in there. Let's see. Um, I found a whole thing of McClellan's St. James Flake, which that just happened to be one of the last tins I bought of theirs. And it was right before they went out of business and right before that news dropped. So I ended up just jarring it up. I had like a couple of bowls out of it and jarred it up. But I have some, Old Bird gave me some of this 2020 99 campfire. And I still got that. And another one that I noticed, I forgot that I had. Shoot, I got a tin of Dunhill Dark Flake, or a jar that I've had this since Dark Flake came out. It's got it's got some age on it. You can see the age on it. I think this is Stonehenge Flake, and it's got some. I mean, it's got a lot of age on it. And then I want to say this is I think this is Quiet Nights. And there was another one that I had earlier. Oh, here it is. Right here. It's a little bit of Stonehaven that I had set aside years ago in a jar. And it just, it aged nicely. It's got some sugars and stuff on it. But I also found I had bought a tin of the Hampton Flake from a guy in Taiwan. We traded up, like I traded him some esoterica for the Hampton Flake, and he was very grateful, and so was I, because I was able to try a blend that I could not get my hands on physically. I had to have it, shipped. Anyway, so I found the Hampton Flake, and that's like Stonehaven, just kind of like beefed up and a little bit more Nick heavy. And then I also found, which I've totally forgot about this, that I even had it. I had some 40th anniversary that I still have. And also, there's another flake that I found, Handsome Flake. Galwith's Handsome Flake. I bought 2 tins of Handsome Flake. And I opened one. I think I only had like 1 or 2 bowls. So I'm like super looking forward to like busting some of these blends that I've had jarred up for such a long time, and it'd be super nice just to get to, enjoy them, and they've already got so much age on them. It's not gonna bother me one bit to start tearing into the stuff. I've got like a jar with 8 ounces of Galwith Navy Flake that's been aging since 2017. Same thing with St. James Flake. Same thing with Full Virginia Flake. I have that in a jar. I basically got every one of their flake. I didn't get Best Brown Flake or anything like that, but I got like their top 3, I think. Which is, St. James. I didn't get 1792 Flake. It was St. James Navy and Full Virginia. Fantastic, And honestly, I haven't opened them in a year. I bought the boxes, and boop, and they went. And I haven't messed with them in years. I've just bought individual tins when I felt like giving it a whirl. So, that's just how it goes. But, I found a bunch of stuff. I found some the vintage Syrian. I found some of the Brebbia Latakia number 9, which has the vintage Syrian in it. It's like a broken flake. Ooh, I found some medium flake and some brown flake. Totally forgot that I had medium flake in a jar. Super excited for that. Probably a smoke later on when I get home from a little part-time gig I've got going on right now in the evening. So that should be pretty cool. But anyway, I just wanted to pop on and shoot the breeze. But man, what a momentous occasion today was, I must say. I was very pleased to see that everybody held a high standard of decorum. They were respectful towards him. He was respectful towards them. And it seems to me like, like he genuinely, he wants to win. And because he's hitched his lot with the presidency, if to win, he has to win for us. It's that, I mean, if he is in fact a narcissist, which I don't really believe he is. I think that's kind of just a trumped up bunch of crap. But if he is, that will end up working out for everyone's benefit. Not just our benefit, but people in England, people all over the world, will enjoy those benefits. And it's obviously they will too, because overwhelmingly they're going out of their way to see him. Nobody's really paying much attention to Biden, and which, good riddance to bad rubbish, man. I can't believe this guy freaking pardoned Fauci, pardoned people that have never been charged with crimes. They must really think they messed up and did some shady stuff to have to cover, for him to have to cover tracks like that. Like, I mean, for his son, everybody gets the deal there. But for Liz Cheney, that warmonger, that scumbag, that woman is a freaking scumbag. I remember my dad telling me when I was a kid that you cannot break your principles. It is a categorically false statement. If you break a principle, it was not a principle. Principles represent something a line in the sand that you will not cross no matter what the situation. That is a principle. The other stuff that's just like more like guidelines rather than principles. I broke one of my guidelines. One of my loose guidelines, but that's not a principle. A principle is strictly something that you uphold no matter what. No matter what. There's nothing that can shake you out of a principle. And if something does shake you out of a principle, then that wasn't a principle you held, really and truly, in the end, and that always rung true for me. I remember him telling me that when I was I was very young, man. I was probably in elementary school, and he was kind of, he always imparted some wisdom like that on the way home from school. I mean, he was that kind of a guy. He's always got a really interesting point of view, too. So he'll always point out something nobody else did. But yeah, this is actually, this print, it's going to take like 2 days of printing for me for this to get knocked out. It's going to take a long time. I mean, a long time. I want to say this one's like 10 hours. My other printer's much faster. I just need to get some stuff moved around and open this room up a little bit more because it's a yard, a cubic yard. It's 3 feet by 3 feet by 3 feet is the build volume. So I could build, I could print a chair, for instance, or a stool. Honestly, I got the, I thought I was gonna do something, I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna switch that other printer in here, and that way I can have, 2 separate things going, but actually a project that I've really been messing around with lately are these, they're called honeycomb walls, and they're basically pegboards, but they use a honeycomb model for it. They're so neat, and basically some parts of it are thicker than others, and the thicker parts I think are kind of supposed to go on the edge, but they give you you get these little connectors. Some of them are use three honeycomb things, the little cells. Some of them use 4, see a lot of guys will make like a 4-piece wall out of this, and they'll use one that's got 4, so it's got them it's all 4 in the center are filled. But then they'll also do they'll do one up in each corner, and use double-sided tape sometimes. But there's all kinds of stuff that you can I had a bunch of this stuff set up years ago, but this is one of my favorite drawers right here. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened to the handle. There's normally like a little handle here, but it's one of my favorite drawers. It's so neat, and it has a little label spot for it. But it's just cool, and everything is kind of hexagon motifed, mostly hexagon motifed, and I really dig that. To be honest with you, I really do dig that. Like, here's a they have different fittings, is what they do. They'll have these center fittings like that one I was just showing you that connected the two, and they're hollow in the center. Here we go. Darn it. Yeah, they're hollow in the center, and what they let you do is clip stuff onto them. And this one right here is a screwdriver holder, actually, or a nozzle holder. I'm not sure. It's one or the other. It's got the bigger things on the bottom. But they're super cool, and there's about 1,000 different prints of these things. So, they have everything you could possibly think of. They have drink holders. Like, I actually printed one yesterday that it hangs from the edge of your desk. It's freaking awesome. I'm about to show it to you here in a second. But there's another group of things that are made. They're called Gridfinity boxes, or Gridfinity storage things. And what you're supposed to do is where the heck did I put my magnets? Darn it. Do 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 do. Well, I can't find the magnets. They're like 6 by 3 magnets, 6 millimeter by 3 millimeters, and you get the little boxes, and they'll have magnet things, and you glue 4 magnets into the base, and then 4 magnets into this, and then you're supposed to bought these tire weights, adhesive steel wheel weights. They're not lead. But you peel these steel wheel weights off, and they're perfectly. They have a perfect square in the center of the bottom that takes these. So it's really it's just the it's a really neat hobby. I mean, they even have little half Gridfinity boxes, and this one's like got a little for your finger, so you don't so you can reach in and just kind of one finger pull stuff out. And then here's another. This one I printed years ago, like a long time ago. And matter of fact, yeah, this is kind of a cheaper filament, but it was like that. But and the way this one worked was, obviously it's got those two in the center there, or two, and then you press it into the two. But it was just really cool because I had this up on the wall, and it held stuff. I thought it was just really neat, and it comes out. Well, I plan on doing all the walls in this, actually. And I wanted to show you the ones that I made for the clamp. It comes with a clamp, and here we go. Comes with it's for the edge of your desk. Although I think my desk is a little bit too thick, actually, so I might need to print a new one. But my fingers at the edge of the desk, and that way you kind of have a skirt going around your desk of these honeycomb walls, and that way you can organize things, hang tools, and because that's the thing with the 3D printing is it's all about tools and little nifty knickknacks and stuff and storing. Like here's another one that I did yesterday. It's a headphone, or it's a headset for your desk. Clamps down to your desk, and then you rest your headset on it. They got like 1,000 different prints of those. But yeah. Anyways, I'm really psyched about these. I really do like 3D printing. It's right up my alley. I'm a big time tinkerer, and I love this kind of stuff. Like my dad is an engineer. It's just in my blood. I don't know. I've always been into this kind of stuff. And spent good money on a lot of this stuff. That filament isn't cheap. With the carbon fiber and whatnot. I've just been messing around with this harmonica the last few days, and I don't know. I actually think I'm getting somewhat reasonable at it. It's in the key of it's a C, key of C blues harmonica, and it's pretty neat. I'm trying to think. Where does it say? It says blues harmonica on here, but where did it say key of C? It's got like a velveteen liner. I know I seen where it said the key of C. Or maybe I just thought that because it's the... Oh, yeah, yes. Here we go. Yeah, C. And it's got 10 different notes. Yeah, it's pretty neat, though. I like playing it. It's, I don't know. I just like instruments, like playing music, like tinkering with stuff. I like to stay busy. I don't enjoy being bored out of my mind, sitting at home. So I've always got something going on. But I don't know. Let me know what y'all thought about today. In those fires. I mean, I feel like I'm kind of seeing a paradigm shift here. That one video I did about the death of the UK, like that's exactly what I was talking about. And then like a week later, freaking Hollywood burns down. One of the twin jewel cities of America, or of the East and West Coast. It's just totally They just dropped the ball. Absolute I mean, can you be any more incompetent? It's absolutely incredible. Those those people pay the most taxes of any state and get the least in return. That's sad. That is absolutely sad. You know, they're not getting anything for their money, and their insurance got dropped a month ago. Oh my God, what a totally avoidable catastrophe, and my heart goes out to them, you know. But anyway, I got to get up to work, so hope you all have a good rest of your evening, and you know, don't forget to leave a comment and maybe a like if you enjoyed the video. Tomorrow I intend on doing smoking one of those blends. I'm probably gonna hit that Handsome Flake up. I don't know why. I just really want to try that again. I might open Cabbies up too. I've had it for 8 years, so it's like may as well. There's diminishing returns and what have you. So anyway, y'all take it easy.